While waiting on the parts for the 750, 620. Picked up for parts the starter cup and a few odds and ends for a 650 I have. Turns out this one here's got a boatload of compression, has spark, fired on prime. So I don't believe in destroying perfectly viable machines just to make parts. If it's dead, the cylinder's roached, it's just nothing you can do with it. Okay, it's a parts machine. But what I'm going to do is I took out the sediment bowl, gasket for here, the fuel line, and originally they came with a little screen on the end of it. And in this little circle here, they would put a small piece of this material, and that would be your filter. So I think I have these. I'm going to see if I can get one to fit in there, but in any case, it goes through in here, kind of angle it so that the tip of the filter is in the front, as far away from the tank, because you figure if you're sawing, most of the time you're going to be doing it on this angle anyway. Get that in there. And down and in. Let me see if I can do that. Since it won't flip on its own. Yeah. Okay, right in that little hole there. There's two screws, one, two, one on the inside, one on the outside. Hold it down in place. And while I'm playing with that, I'll get the carburetor in shape. Let me get that all screwed on there. A little bit of whatchamacallit, a bit of motor seal around the gasket just to make sure it never leaks. And see if we can get this thing some fuel. I think we got a runner here. Drop the sediment bowl in. That little thing right there in the center is the fuel filter. And I also have a filter on the inside. Double filter it, just in case there's any malarkey left in the tank. Though it looks fairly clean. Get the carb done. Throw some fuel in it and see what we get. Yeah, the only snafu on this one is that the oiler's not working properly. Got to take the plunger out and see what's going on with it. 620 parts saw. Put a new fuel line in there. Seal the bowl. Rebuilt the carb. Little fuel line. And it has spark and compression, fired on prime. Put fuel in it. Let's see if she'll draw fuel and run. All right, a little bit of fuel in a bowl. The chain's loose, good. Bit more fuel in a bowl. Clutch seems to be holding. Let me figure out why the chain's not turning, and we'll get back to you. But she'll run. The vise was in the way. It wasn't quite sitting high enough. She wouldn't roll. There we go. That's more better. Let's see what we get now. Got some spark issues all of a sudden. Huh? Just when you think you're out of the woods. Pioneer 620 part saw to runner. So also I have the classic problem now that I got the gal going. It needs a filter and a few odds and ends. I put a 650 cover on it. But yes, she runs pretty good. Yeah, the chain is, I don't know, so-so. You know, for a cheapy part saw. Yeah, it's actually, the only thing is with this now, I don't know, they were working on the oiler. It's not quite doing what it's supposed to. It like goes up a tiny bit where it should. I gotta pop that off, pop the cover off, and pop the oiler out. Probably a couple of bad O-rings. Short of that, the 620. Back from the deck. Cover on there. Yep, I never get them right. Yeah, I'll get it on later. Well, thanks for watching.